did it feel to be back out there? What did you think of the opening night performance?
It felt great. Just to come out and play in front of the best fans ever. Last home game for me, the senior. So definitely felt great. It felt like a family environment. Just also a good feeling just for the new guys, transfers, freshmen, just to get to finally feel like what it feels like to play at UNC. But overall, I think we did some good things. Definitely a lot of things that we can learn from. But I mean, it's still early in the season, only the first game. So, but I'm overall just proud of the team's effort and the way we bounced back in the second half was better.
What were the things you were most satisfied with, and the things you think you guys can perhaps learn the most from?
Second half, we took care of the ball. I know in the first half, we had a lot of turnovers, a lot of silly ones, and then just learning from our defense. They scored off of our mistakes. So just talking early on the ball screens and stuff like that, being in rotation. So that got better in the second half. We was able to kind of cut that out a little bit, but we're going to grow as a team. We got a lot of experience and maturity, and a lot of talented players. So I think we're going to be really good.
What do you think? Frustrating in the first half. You guys were shooting the ball really well, but there were some defensive breakdowns and obviously the turnovers. Was that frustrating to kind of be getting in your own way a little bit?
I mean, that's what we emphasized in the locker room going to halftime was we're getting buckets. On the offense we're fine. It's about the defense. We can't keep trading baskets and whatnot. So we really dialed in going to the second half on trying to. Our main model is like stop, score, stop. We get a stop and then we go out on the other end and get a bucket and then come back and play defense and get another stop. So that's what we try to focus on going to the second half. I think we cut it. I think we went on to a run a little bit. Just kind of just knowing our defensive principles and not going off script.
Was it adjusting to the style of defense you're playing this year as opposed to last year? Was that what you'd attribute some of the lapses to, or just concentration?
Just a lot of switching, a lot of 1 through 4 switching, because we got a lot of guards that could guard multiple positions. Guys that could guard multiple positions. But I would say in terms of similarity, the ball screen coverages is something that we've been doing since I was here, since a sophomore. In terms of the ice and week. But there's a lot of things. The only difference will be is the switching.
What stood out most to you among the new guys? Who or what stood out to you among them?
Nothing really for me because I've been seeing this in practice, and this is nothing new because our preparation and what they've been doing. But in terms of for the outside looking in, the outside viewers, I probably you guys can see the ball movement, going from good to great shots, and always guys looking for the extra pass. And that's what this team's all about. It's such an unselfish team. Not always looking for each other's our own success, but we're looking for each other's team's success. So I think that's what's been so great about this team.
You guys thoughts were you guys expected to the drop guy a little bit higher up?
Yeah, so we want our bigs to be a little bit up. I know last year we kind of played flat defense. We had the bigs all the way back, where the ACC level is. This year we have the bigs up a little bit, just so we can give the ball handler a choice to make, and just kind of put them in a tough position. So we got the bigs up this year.
You guys talked about the togetherness and chemistry a lot in the preseason.
Yeah.
But then when you're trailing at home, I guess put to the test, how'd you kind of feel that respond?
Yeah, Coach Davis, this is something that he's always said. Previous years he's been coaching is you got to find the joy in how hard it is to win. And I think that's what kind of was a test for us a little bit. We hit adversity a little bit first half. They went on the run. We had silly mistakes, silly turnovers, but then we responded really well in the second half. And that's going to be. No one said it was going to be easy. It's a whole brand new team, and it's only the first game. So, but I'm proud of the way we responded to adversity, and then we was able to finish out the game strong.